Hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, here we are then. So, I guess you probably want to know what exactly we're doing here, because it's not necessarily obvious if we just, I don't know. I don't know where to begin with this one. It's difficult for me to tell you about these things. We were friends, I know you remember, since you were very young. Yeah. It's not necessarily that I had a dislike towards you, it's just that I had other things going on in my life, and that sort of stole it away. And I couldn't really talk to you, but I thought about you every day, if that's any sort of, I don't know. That's not the point. I'm back now. I can't necessarily say that I'm whole or still myself, but it's been 5 years. Or probably wondering what exactly I went through, and that's fine. I didn't think it'd be this difficult to tell you about. I always really cared about you, and I never wanted the other side of my world to be exposed to you, but it kind of seems that I have no choice, unfortunately. You're now in my world, and that's that. So, where to begin? I have been dealing with this reality that I made. Okay, let me try that again. I've made a mistake with how I handled things, and that's just that. But it shouldn't be that way. I should have never. What's done is done, and I don't think I'll ever tell you the details, but I doomed myself to this hollow life. So, I met a man who happened to be a cult leader, and he did legitimately open my eyes to the different world around me and all these strange things, but it's not correct, the worldview he had, the ways that he, would have people do things. It wasn't, I can't explain this without showing you, so just know that it was an incorrect worldview that basically required believing that certain subsections of sentient life were different and, well, not different, it's a fact that they're different, but not necessarily equal in at least how you initially approach them. There are some that have sinister names to them that you guys have all, I don't mean to say you guys, but normal humans have all sort of associated with bad things, vampires, werewolves, and the like. I don't want you to freak out when I tell you that, yeah, some things like that exist. Demons are another. Some people consider them inherently evil, but though Satan's a person, it's widely contended in the demon world who's actually in charge. It really depends on who you're talking to and what side they perceive you to be on, but that's not the point. Yeah, I've met just a couple demons, and they were alright. But anyways, this person opens your eyes up to this world, and they tell you all these things, and they tell you that you should ascend. And what does that mean? Well, every few thousand years ago, the big man upstairs, even though it's not really his role, I can't really explain it. Basically, he creates a angel for his army, defense force. I don't know, I'm trying to stay non-political with this, but he creates a new one, and it's always chosen from people that already know about the world. And it's not necessarily on like purest of heart, it's more of like, you know, who he's done more things for his cause than the other guys. It's kind of morally gray because, you know, I mean, okay, well, long story short, I was chosen to be the offering to see if they couldn't get, well, the cult leader couldn't get ascended. Long story short, I met the big guy, he liked me, and now I'm, well, in the Western sense, you probably call me an angel, but there's, I can't explain it. Just, I'm an angel. And I typically don't, well, not don't, but I'm not allowed to talk to humans, and so that's kind of where I'm coming from here, which is odd to say the least. Anyways, I then made some other poor decisions. You know, I built this bridge with the big man himself, giving myself immortality, and then I took some anger out. Do you remember those guys that used to bully us? Especially me, because I would like play with you. Yeah, they were making fun of you and calling you names, and so I might have gone a little bit too far, let's just say, and, well, I was cast out of heaven, I guess you could call it, even though there's not actually a lot of trap souls there. I mean, you have to be, like, perfect good. Ironically, like, a famous Hindu, Gandhi, is up there. So, you know. Anyways, I was cast out and then offered a job by Satan, basically. Politely declined. And then I was basically branded as a, well, let's just say that it's not necessarily my choice that I am moving almost constantly. It's mostly because I'm wanted by pretty much all sides in this odd, ever-ensuing war. Yeah, it's not the greatest. And this is kind of where you come in, unfortunately for you. How do I put this delicately? They were able to trace my memories and go into my past, and they uncovered you, I guess the best way I could say it. And now they're after you because they know if they find you, then I'll come. Well, it's odd, but it's, I don't want to say this. I really don't. I don't want to put you in this position on the spot here. I don't want you to say anything different than just treat me the same, okay? But ever since I could understand what love is, I've felt it towards you. I mean, as a child, we'd spend our time playing, and even the stupid stuff that, honestly, I probably didn't enjoy, like when you made me play house. I would even enjoy that just because I spent time with you, and at such young of an age, that was all that mattered. But now that we're much older, I left at the start of high school, and now you're out of college. I realized that I still care, and it hurts a lot not seeing you, and I should have resisted their spells and binds and mind tricks to show you were something that I cared about more than myself. But, well, I just couldn't. It just didn't work. And I'm sorry, but you're now part of this world, this crazy, insane machine. And I need you to come with me. Well, you've been my only one, my person that I look to when I'm tired and alone and people are barreling down on me, and I think of you and how much I care about you. I love you. It's that simple. Okay. Well, we're at this point now, and I need you to come with me. I spent a long time digging, risking capture to find this, but I created this elixir that will turn you into sort of one of myself. It will at least grant you immortality and nifty wings, but there's one catch, and this is what pains me most. If you take it, you will no longer have a choice in who you or what you care about. You are devolved of almost all feelings, but if there was some feelings for someone or something, those feelings are amplified. So whatever causes you care about, whatever person you love, that's amplified up to 1,000. And I've heard this ruins some people, but if you don't take it, you die. They will find you, they will kill you, they will have no mercy, and that's simply that. Alright. I guess I can't stress this anymore than I already have. I love you, and I'm sorry that I had to do this to you. Okay. Take the potion. Big thank you guys to everybody that's been supporting me recently, and I really appreciate all the support, all the new subs, all the likes of my videos, the nice comments you guys leave down below, the funny ones that make me chuckle. I was asked about this by somebody on my Discord. They joined for a little bit and then left, but they asked me to like make a, okay, well, I mean, it's kind of greedy myself, but make a Patreon. So if you guys are awake or still listening at this point in the video, what are your guys' ideas on that? Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's not going to be anything special. Like, I've dealt with certain situations where the Patreon would give people different privileges. I don't want anybody to have more access to me because they donate me money, but I definitely could do, like, you know, personal requests as long as it's written out, or short audio clips for memes, or I don't fucking know. That sounds like a certain somebody else, but you know, I'm just taking ideas from wherever I see it done, even if it's not done correctly. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching so much, and don't worry, I'm not gonna shell out on Patreon. It's just, it's there. If it might be there, that's the point. It's not that it's gonna be there, it might be there, and I would appreciate your feedback and support. Also, just so everybody knows, The Werewolf Part 3 is coming out soon-ish, and the different perspective, let's just say, of demons is going to be coming out relatively soon as well. So, just so you know what's coming up. And besides that, guys, have a great night.